Welcome to Conscious Living Collective, where transformation is not just a concept but an experience. My name is Tomek. I'm a scientist, teacher, and transformation coach. In this live session, we blend the latest in scientific research, the deep wisdom of mindfulness, and the art of fulfilled living. This is an invitation to have a direct experience, to rewrite your story, and to emerge with a renewed sense of purpose and well being. How are you guys? So good to see you. Familiar faces: Sandy, Anne, Jamie, Amy, Karen. Very good to see you here. Based on the icons floating on the bottom of my screen, Tosca is as well here. And good to see you. Another wonderful session of Conscious Living Collective. Right at the start, I want to thank you for being here and for holding the space for me so I can communicate with you on the topics of consciousness. To come back to what we were talking about over the past couple of weeks is journeys in awareness and trying to recognize who we are on the fundamental level, what we are on the fundamental level. And I've been doing that not through just me talking, but you having the direct experience of it. And my guidance was designed specifically to take you into your own awareness and recognize the fundamental quality of who you are. Hello, Parvane. Good to see you here. So I asked you a question: what is your intention for this session? And I can see that Sandy said to release a grief, which is a great intention. And today we'll be working with our body. So body, if you want to believe the author of the book, Body Keeps the Score, certainly holds information about our life. Our cells are storage devices that hold information on many different levels. One of those levels is the level of DNA, which is obviously a blueprint and it's a language in the first place that contains a blueprint for the building of our entire body, but so much more. So by using awareness as a tool, by connecting with the awareness that we are able to get access to various information. And today we'll be doing it in a very specific way and a method that you may be familiar with because it is indeed a very commonly used method of the body scan. But before we jump into meditation, I'm curious to know if there's anyone here who's coming for the first time. Please do raise your hand because I want to give you my particularly warm welcome, and I want to use all the regulars, our regular listeners and regular comers to also help me to welcome you all. Amy, looking to connect with the stillness inside after a crazy few days. Great place to be. Certainly the direct experience that will guide you into will allow you to do just that and hopefully more. Okay. So outside of that, how are you guys? Anything new to report? Maybe some exciting news, something that you wish to share with rest of our Conscious Living Collective, which, like I always say, it's a place to share, to connect, and to meet like-minded people. Something that I think we've been missing in our fast-paced world where, well, different qualities than presence are of importance. But this is just me. And this is the reason why I started Conscious Living Collective, not just for you, but also for myself, to seek this presence, to seek the connection that is meaningful and authentic. A very important thing. It's not hidden behind certain characters, hats that we're wearing, positions that we have, or our economical status, our political status, our cultural status, all those very different facets of our ego. Ego from Greek means I, our developed personality built over all these years of our existence. Anita, hey, good to see you. Tired of healthcare applications? Well, bureaucracy, one of the developments of the modern era. I can only imagine how tired it can make anyone. But thank you for sharing. Let's hope that you will find what you're looking for in our session today. Okay, so without further ado, let us jump into the practice. And as always, I will play you a very nice track that is intended to accompany your journey, to be by your side and set up the stage for the inner exploration. And today, once again, Peder Helland, musician from Norway that I've been playing for quite some time to you already. And today, he will also set up the stage for our exploration. And here he is with his piece, Midnight Come. It's not necessarily midnight, at least not for most of you. It's morning here in Sunshine Coast, Australia. And I believe it's a late afternoon or early evening in the rest of the US and other parts of the world. I will switch the screen to the meditation screen, which is more conducive to what we are after here. Because, my face is the secondary here. It's not that important to see me right now. It's better that you can focus on the picture of this candle that represents the stability, but also represents a burning desire to explore with curiosity and open heart. All of you who joined us just a moment ago, welcome to this body scan to heal and transform. Please make yourself very comfortable. Sit with your back straight, but not rigid, in a way that allow you breathe freely. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Relax your jaw. Rest your feet on the floor in a way that is supportive. Rest your hands in your lap. That gives you stability. And allow your eyes to close. Bring forth the intention behind this exploration period. And also be open to receive everything that is needed for your healing, for your balance, mental, physical, spiritual. Recognize that when you closed your eyes, your attention naturally dropped within. It shifted towards so-called introception, which is perception of your inner body. It is a very peculiar term because you cannot actually feel your inner organs. If I ask you to feel your kidneys or your lungs or your heart, you will not be able to do it. That's how a body is being built. However, you are capable of interacting with the subtle energies that are within your body through your awareness. So, as you become aware of the inner body sensations, ask yourself, where is that perceiver located? Who is actually perceiving these sensations? Can you locate the perceiver? And now, recognize that you can either follow the perceiver, the awareness, wherever it takes you, being open to it. And you also have the ability to direct your awareness and shift it to any point within your body. And today, we will become explorers, systematically scanning your inner subtle body through your awareness. That is ultimate tool of exploration, because you are the awareness on the fundamental level. You are the consciousness who experiences everything and anything. Your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, and also your subtle bodily sensations. So let us start at the top of your head and intentionally shift your awareness towards any sensations that your awareness is able to connect with. It may happen that you won't feel anything, or if you feel something, it will be subtle. But the longer you stay there, the longer you allow your awareness to connect with this part of your body, the more amplified the sensations become. It is not important how strong you can feel. But how you are able to shift your awareness and use your will to move it across any part of your body, allowing yourself to experience this inner landscape as is, without trying being the ability of your mind, but being, which is ability of your awareness. And now slowly move your awareness from the top of your head down towards your face, towards your cheekbones, chin, neck and throat. Simply see how you can shift quite rapidly from one place to another, allowing to experience what there is. And if there's nothing, simply keep moving. Your shoulders, your upper back, make a detour towards your left arm, elbow, forearm, left hand, and back to right shoulder, arm, elbow, forearm, and hand. And now your throat, your chest, area of your heart, your solar plexus, stomach, your pelvis, your genitals, left thigh, knee, cuff, left foot, and back to right thigh, knee, cuff, and foot. And quickly come back to include your entire body. Recognizing your ability to quickly travel and now let's do the second run. Once again, starting from the tip of your head, feeling your forehead, your entire face, back of your head, your neck, your throat, your shoulders, left arm, left elbow, forearm, hand, right arm, right elbow, forearm, hand, back to the upper back, moving towards your chest, feeling your heart, your solar plexus, your belly, your pelvis, genitals, left thigh, knee, calf, left foot, shifting to right thigh, right knee, calf, and foot, and expanding to include your entire subtle body, and allow yourself to rest in awareness as is just for a moment. Allowing any and all sensations to be experienced in your awareness. It may happen that some of these sensations your brain considers as not pleasant, and that's okay. Recognize the labeling and judging that your mind does, and refocus your awareness on the direct experience of the sensations themselves. Since awareness is already fulfilled, there's no need to give labels. Only your mind gives labels and descriptions. And this experience is about feeling firsthand outside of the description of your mind. So stay there for just a moment. Resting in awareness wherever it leads you. And now I will allow you to perform another scan at your own pace, starting from the top of your head and finishing at the bottom of your feet. As I hold the space for you, for your exploration, for your enjoyment of this present moment. once again, expand your awareness to include your entire body, all the inner sensations, and intentionally engage your mind to see the description of the current state. How do you feel? What is the description of the current experience that you're having in this very moment? Intentionally connecting your mind with the experience, but this time on your terms, using your mind as a tool, not as something that you identified with. Now, you may come back to this exploration anytime you wish. It is your right to connect your awareness with your body in any way you wish. You may explore it in many various ways that serves you in the current state. And right now, it is time to shift your awareness back to the physical reality, to the external reality, moving from introception to extraception through your awareness, slowly becoming aware of the space around you, the room that you are sitting in, with your eyes closed, becoming aware of the objects that you're surrounded by, and how you connect, even with your eyes closed, through your surrounding, with your surrounding. And now to finish, take one deep conscious breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And when ready, open your eyes and welcome back. All right. Conscious body scan through awareness. Exploration of inner sensations. A very ancient technique that has been used for a very, very long time. And now it's coming back as a way of reconnecting with your physical body. And the reason for that is that, like Mr. Duffy from James Joyce's novel, we very often live a few feet away from ourselves, trapped within the space of our mind and our brain, forgetting that we have body. And that sometimes leads to illness, because if you're not aware what is happening in your body, you are not also aware that something is maybe going wrong. But I want to connect with the question I asked you at the end of this meditation, connecting your mind with the awareness and direct experience. How do you feel in one word? What came through in this practice for you? As always, I will start with myself. It's the sense of openness, calm, and spaciousness, and also peace. What came to me. What is your description in one or two words? Please use the comment section to share. Unembodied. Very nice. Jamie Calmer. Glad. I hope that you are not too anxious before joining this meditation, but if you are, I'm glad to hear that you calm down a bit. Erica makes me calm. I need to do this more often to connect with myself. Very wise. The practice of body scan can reveal a lot of different things about ourselves, including some of the information that we are not ready for. As I said, it is true that your body keeps the score in a way that we truly do not understand. We, as a scientist, we know the language of DNA. We know the code. We don't know how to write the code of proteins. We know how to write the code of proteins, but we do not know how to translate the shape of the structure of the protein into the shape, into the function. It's still beyond our grasp as a scientist. And we certainly do not know what are other ways that your body stores information, how your cells store information beyond the, again, obvious biochemical processes that are happening within. Monica was searching for answers. Certainly, answers are there on the level of the body. Not sure if the answers that you are seeking for, but we certainly can use our body to search for answers, particularly when it comes to healing, to releasing certain stuck energies that manifest very often as an illness. Just recently, I had a lower back problem, and usually I feel I'm fairly fit. I do a lot of sports. I spend a lot of time in nature. But it happened that the right side of my lower back started acting up. And I could not find any physical reason for that. But as it happens now through the practice of awareness, I've realized that the physical symptoms have very much emotional background. I've realized that I had a couple of more intense weeks, and my body tries to tell me that it's time to slow down and take good care of yourself. And as a reminder, that pain and tension of my right side of the lower back manifested. And the moment I've realized that, within one day, the pain was resolved. I simply listened to my body and give the attention it needed. Parvane, all through the meditation, I was very calm, but right at the end, coming out, it caused a little tension. And thank you for sharing that, Parvane. And this is what I'm talking about. Body scan, it's a very powerful technique, and most of us use it for the purpose of calming ourselves down. But because when you start interacting or shifting your awareness between different body parts and you're getting proficient at it, you may realize that you will tap into the source of information that your body stores. And if the information that is being stored there, it's a, well, for lack of better words, emotional blockage, you may find the physical manifestation of it will be tension. However, the good thing about it is it's like with every system, if there's a tension that you are able to release, this is a very positive thing. You mean that you're removing certain blockages, allowing your body to function more optimally, more normally. So this is the disclaimer there. Body scan does not always feel pleasant. And what is pleasant? Pleasant is a description that your mind gives to a certain state of tension. We would like to feel light and spacious and peaceful and still, but our experiences are not always like that. Life is full of tension and stress and anxiety, and your body, once again, keeps the score. So when you stumble upon a block like that and you feel all of the sudden that the experience of the scan is not pleasant, be very cautious and be very thankful that you discovered something that through giving it even more attention, you'll be able to release. And that's how body scan works. It can be used as a very powerful diagnostic tool. Recently, I had a pleasure to be on actually 2 podcasts that are in support of people that walk the path of the cancer diagnosis. And it seems like for many, something that I think we take for granted, cancer diagnosis is mostly the path of walking through the medical system, going through radiation, chemotherapy, a lot of very, very intense treatments without even knowing what's good for you. People do not ask themselves what caused this, where it's coming from, what is really happening within my body. And part of my work, actually, I had a privilege to work with one cancer patient, is to help to recognize what is happening within your body on the fundamental level. And this knowledge will not happen through medical tests, not the subtle body. This knowledge happens through the exploration of awareness and connecting awareness with the inner sensations of our body. And something I try to say here is that you can become very proficient in it. You can really take it to the next level and resolve many issues that are there simply not because you are good or bad, but because the lack of attention that in the modern era we have towards our body. We do not pay attention to what's happening within our body. We are very much interested how we look, but we do not recognize that the superficial part, how we look, is simply an extension of how things work internally. And body scan is a phenomenal method of helping yourself to recognize what is happening there. And that includes healing, that includes rebalancing, that includes all sort of hormonal regulation that you can support through this technique. Erica, I time my lower back hurts. It's always because something bothers me emotionally. I'm guessing that's what Erica tried to say. There we go. It's very, very common that your lower, unless you find and that's very easy to spot. If you physically hurt yourself, you hurt your lower back. Well, you hurt yourself physically, and pain is a way of your body to tell you, well, okay, you did something by accident or otherwise that hurt your body, and now you need to you need time to recover. But I'm talking most of the time, the lower back problems has an emotional component to it. Um, Sue, it really resonates what you are saying. When I'm very overwhelmed, I only notice that when I'm almost faint in a conversation, too much input, also experiencing a lot of headaches and dizziness. Thank you, Sue, for sharing. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Recognizing what your body needs is of fundamental importance to our well-being, certainly to our physical well-being, that, as we know, it's connected with any other levels of our well-being: spiritual, emotional, psychological. These things are all connected. Yeah, Parvana, after experiencing panic attacks, I kept distracting myself from body sensations. This is tactic developed by your brain. Very much that's for all of us who are identified with our brain. I'm raising my hand here. This is the tactic and the pathway that we most likely will take. We will take pathway of resisting the pain, resisting unpleasant sensations, and distracting ourselves to feel pleasant, good again. But that's not always wise, because the anxiety and everything that happens in life is a result of something. And following these unpleasant sensations, it's a source of wisdom and how to actually interact with the larger consciousness system. That's how you learn, through having unpleasant experiences and figuring out the reason for them and learning from them. So next time when the situation happens, you are more ready. You have tools and first-hand experience to deal better with any situation. And this is pretty much my mission, not only here on Inside Timer, but also outside of Inside Timer, to learn about myself, about the world, about how my awareness interacts with everything around me. And that is also what I do with you here and with my other groups, with my clients. Every meditation I publish is with intention for you to explore deeper who you are, to help you come back to yourself if you are very much out of balance. I know for a fact that my SOS Help for Stress and Anxiety is by far the most popular meditation, because we live in times where stress and anxiety are on the rise. And if we are to learn how to deal with stress and anxiety, we had to go to the bottom of it, and exercises and techniques like body scan are the way to it. I also have one only course on Inside Timer, very short, 8 days. You can get it. I think you can finish it quicker if you wish, but I suggest to take it one day at a time, called 6 Pillars of Conscious Living. And this course indeed points out towards 6 fundamental aspects of our life, of conscious life and conscious living, that you can explore systematically by taking this course and asking questions about it. So if you're interested in that kind of exploration, if you are interested in getting to know yourself better, and also that includes getting where your problems are coming from, where are your blind spots, where are your blockages, do consider taking this course. Simply go to my profile and go under courses. There it will be. For those of you who have been listening to my meditations for quite some time, this offering is not for everyone. I have a Patreon program. My Patreon program is, I call it the Inner Circle. It gives you first-hand access to all the new meditations. So before those meditations appear on Inside Timer or on other places, you can listen to them and download them from my Patreon program. I call it Inner Circle because it's a very intimate a very small group of people that gather every week or every fortnight, depends on the time zone, to talk and to connect deeper and more in more intimate way, to share your personal story and to once again explore, meditate together. So if you think you are ready to go to once again my website, and everything is explained there. The highest level of exploration, I say, when it comes to me, are my one-on-one sessions. They used to be called mentoring on Insight Timer, but I call it guidance. I become a guide and offer assistance in your predicament. And I'm saying that this is the highest level because it addresses specifically your problems. We go into a conversation and dialogue with you and me, and we together travel, explore, and journey through everything that is important for you in your life. And we come up with solutions. We get insight into what is happening. And as a result, you undergo a process of transformation. So everything that we do here, it's the way of transformation, transforming your life through awareness in order to feel more fulfilled and to live more conscious, more fulfilled life. A couple of comments. Parvana, now I'm learning to make peace and feel at ease with them through meditation and body scan. Very, very wise path. However, not easy. This is a very important thing to mention. Just because something is beneficial doesn't mean it's going to be always pleasant, always easy, but it's always beneficial. So starting to release that, instead of believing I should be able to do this, it's much wiser to really notice and feel what we are able to do, listen to our bodies, instead of let thinking override everything, as is my habit. I'm trying to change. Phenomenal comments here. I basically, you said it all. We are overwhelmed by our thinking, and thinking is the only reality that we know. Once again, Mr. Duffy lived a few feet away from himself, and that place of living is our head. And I'm not talking our brain; it's simply our mind, and that skips the entire sensations of our inner body. We are completely disconnected from our body, from its sensations. Thank you, Erica. That's very nice of you to say about my course. Jack agrees with Sue. Not surprised there. Pure wisdom flowing there. Okay. We're coming close to an hour, so I think it is time to close. Thank you so much for your presence, for being here with me, for lending me your ear and meditating together. I hope you benefited from this session, and we will return next week with more knowing more knowing thyself, with more exploration, hopefully with more wisdom that we can apply directly to our lives to live better, to live more fulfilled. And for now, I want to say good night or good morning, wherever you are. Have a pleasant night. Have a good day. And I will leave you with Peder Helland and his wonderful music. Until next time.